What happens to your kidneys if you stop eating sugar for 30 days? According to science, the answer is more powerful than you might think. Your kidneys are not just passive filters, they're biochemical warriors working 24 hours a day to keep your body in balance. But when you flood your body with sugar daily, you force these organs into overdrive. So what happens when that flood stops for 30 days? The transformation may be more profound than any diet trend or detox myth. This is what real science says. At the core of your body's detox system, your kidneys are constantly filtering your blood, removing excess fluids, balancing electrolytes, and excreting waste products through urine. However, when your diet is high in added sugars, particularly from sweetened drinks and processed foods, you increase the workload on your kidneys. That's because your kidneys are involved in metabolizing excess glucose, and chronic overexposure can damage their filtering structures over time. In the first few days without sugar, something subtle begins to happen. Your blood sugar levels begin to stabilize, reducing the spikes and crashes caused by processed sugars. For your kidneys, this is like turning off an alarm that's been ringing non-stop. With lower glucose levels circulating, the kidneys can begin repairing minor inflammation and tissue stress that may have been accumulating unnoticed. Scientific studies, including those published in journals like Kidney International and The Lancet Diabetes and Endocrinology, have shown that high sugar intake is linked to increased risk of chronic kidney disease, especially in individuals with prediabetes or insulin resistance. The good news is that sugar reduction has the opposite effect. It helps preserve kidney function and reduce early markers of damage like albuminuria, which is the leakage of protein into urine. By the end of the first week without sugar, your kidneys begin working under far less oxidative stress. Oxidative stress refers to the damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals, which are produced in larger quantities when you consume high amounts of sugar. Without that constant bombardment, antioxidant mechanisms within the kidneys are able to catch up and restore balance. Interestingly, your sodium and potassium levels, two electrolytes heavily regulated by the kidneys, also become more stable without added sugars. Many sugary foods are also high in sodium, and the combination can throw your body's electrolyte balance off course. After 30 days without sugar, your kidneys often show improved electrolyte management, which can have a domino effect on your blood pressure and heart health. Another crucial change occurs in your body's hydration status. Sugar-laden diets can lead to dehydration because sugar pulls water from your cells. When you eliminate added sugars, your kidneys no longer have to compensate for this imbalance, and you naturally retain more hydration at the cellular level. This means your kidneys can produce urine more efficiently, and waste removal becomes smoother. Sugar consumption also affects your kidneys indirectly through insulin resistance. When your body becomes resistant to insulin, it leads to higher blood sugar levels, which damages the tiny blood vessels in the kidneys. After 30 days of no sugar, insulin sensitivity improves significantly, allowing your kidneys to function with greater efficiency and less risk of long-term damage. During this sugar-free period, many people also notice a reduction in inflammation. Chronic sugar consumption triggers low-grade systemic inflammation, which has been identified as a contributing factor to kidney disease. Inflammatory markers such as CRP, C-reactive protein, tend to decrease when sugar is removed from the diet, giving your kidneys a more peaceful internal environment. Another surprising benefit is the reduction of uric acid levels. High sugar intake, especially from fructose, is known to increase uric acid, which can lead to kidney stones and gout. By cutting sugar for 30 days, studies show that uric acid levels drop significantly, decreasing the risk of painful kidney-related complications. If you suffer from frequent kidney infections or urinary tract issues, going sugar-free might offer relief as well. Bacteria thrive in high-glucose environments, and by reducing sugar intake, you lower the nutrient availability for harmful bacteria in the urinary tract, making infections less frequent and less severe. Even your kidney filtration rate, known as GFR, glomerular filtration rate, can benefit from a sugar-free month. While dramatic improvements may not happen overnight, clinical trials have shown that even short-term sugar reduction can improve GFR values in patients with early-stage kidney impairment. As you continue this 30-day journey, your kidneys begin to conserve more energy. High-sugar diets require more filtration, more insulin processing, and more water balance corrections. Without that overload, your kidneys become more metabolically efficient. That means they spend less energy compensating for dietary mistakes and more time performing their core life-preserving functions. Another long-term risk tied to sugar is diabetic nephropathy, kidney damage caused by prolonged high blood sugar. For individuals with diabetes or those on the verge of developing it, cutting sugar for 30 days can be a life-saving intervention. It allows the kidneys a chance to recover and slow down the progression of disease. It's also important to understand how sugar interacts with your body's pH levels. High sugar intake can lead to increased acidity in the bloodstream, and your kidneys work hard to neutralize this acid. Removing sugar allows the acid-base balance to normalize more easily, giving your kidneys less metabolic stress to manage. Meanwhile, triglyceride levels, which are influenced by sugar, begin to decline. Lower triglycerides mean better cardiovascular health, which directly benefits kidney function. That's because your kidneys rely on healthy blood flow to function properly, and clogged arteries from high triglycerides can impair kidney perfusion. Weight loss is another indirect effect that benefits your kidneys. High sugar intake often leads to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen, which puts pressure on the kidneys. After 30 days of no sugar, many people lose several pounds of water weight and fat, which reduces strain on the kidney's physical structure. You may also experience improved sleep during this time, and that's not a coincidence. Sugar affects cortisol levels, which disrupt your circadian rhythm. Better sleep means better kidney recovery, as many of the body's repair processes, including renal tissue regeneration, occur during deep rest. Let's not forget the link between sugar and blood pressure. Diets high in sugar are associated with hypertension, which is one of the top causes of kidney damage worldwide. Cutting sugar leads to measurable improvements in systolic and diastolic blood pressure, further protecting your kidneys from high-pressure trauma. After 30 days, your kidneys are no longer wading through excess glucose, sodium, uric acid, and inflammatory cytokines. Instead, they're functioning in a much cleaner internal environment. This promotes long-term kidney resilience, lowers your risk of chronic kidney disease, and helps your body detoxify more effectively. Many people report increased energy and mental clarity after reducing sugar. And that mental improvement is also tied to kidney health. The kidneys regulate calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, minerals that are critical for nerve function. When these are balanced, your brain and body operate more smoothly. By the end of the month, the improvements in kidney function are not just measurable, they're sustainable. If you continue with reduced sugar intake, the benefits compound over time, helping you avoid the gradual decline in kidney function that affects so many people later in life. Even if you reintroduce small amounts of natural sugars from fruits or complex carbs, your kidneys are now in a better place to handle them. That's because the reset they experienced over the past 30 days has restored a baseline of health that was likely disrupted by years of sugar overconsumption. The bottom line is this. Your kidneys are among the most hard-working and underappreciated organs in your body. Giving them a 30-day break from sugar is not just a wellness trend. It is a scientifically supported strategy for long-term health. The benefits go far beyond the scale or the mirror. They reach deep into the very core of how your body cleanses and heals itself. So the next time you pick up that soda, energy drink, or sugar-filled snack, remember what your kidneys have to go through to process it. And ask yourself, is it worth the strain? Because as you've now seen, the science is clear. Your kidneys thrive in a sugar-free environment. And 30 days might just be the beginning of a healthier life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback matters.